Good morning, my great achievers. You are all welcome back to online class. Today's topic is cultural food habits. Objectives. At the end of the class, you should be able to explain food habits, state the factors that influences food habits, explain the factors that influences food habits. Food habits are the way in which people select, cook, serve, and eat foods that are available to them. Food habits differ from one ethnic group to another and from one country to another. Factors that influences food habits. These are the factors that influences food habits. Family upbringing, customs and taboos, social interactions, locally produced foods, weather and climate, health of an individual, emotional feelings, religious beliefs, economic status, psychological variation. Factors that influences food habits. I'm going to explain it one after the other. Family upbringing. This determines our attitude towards food. For example, if a child is not brought up with eating very well, this will affect food habits of such child. Customs and taboos. As African, customs and taboos affect our food habits. African customs state that there are certain foods that are not to be eaten, and if such foods are eaten, something bad may happen. For example, Indians do not eat meat due to their culture. Taboos. Has to do with our religious beliefs. Some religions believe that there are certain foods that are to be consumed. For example, Muslims do not eat pork. Muslims do not eat pork meat, that is pig meat, due to their religious beliefs. Factors, remember that we are still talking about factors that influences food habits. Social interactions. Food habit is strongly influenced by our social interactions. People tend to eat differently when they are with people. To some, it may lead to increase in the size of food eating, and to another, decrease in the size of food eating. Locally produced food. Locally produced foods. Healthy locally produced foods can affect the food habits of individuals living in the community. That is, if the locally produced foods are good, the individuals in the society will want to buy more, and as a result, people will eat more. Factors that influences food habits. Weather and climate. At times, the weather may be too hot or cold, and that will determine the kind of food people eat at that period. The climate of a country can also influence the food habits of people living there. E.g., Nigeria is a majorly a hot country, and that is why most people tend to take cold food items. Health of an individual. The health of an individual strongly influences the food habits that people cultivate. The instructions given by a doctor to a person will affect the kind of food the person eats, how they eat, when they eat, etc. Our health has to be considered before eating any kind of food or before cultivating any form of food habit. Emotional feelings. Emotions play a huge role in our food habits. When we are sad, angry, anxious, stressed, bored, or happy, we may respond to these emotions or feelings by eating comfort foods. Comfort foods are foods provide consolation, e.g., ice cream, cookies, chips, sugar drinks, etc. Religious beliefs. This may affect our food habits because some religions give restrictions on a particular food to eat, and thus it can affect the food habits of their followers. Economic status. Economic status. People with high economic status are more likely to have healthier food habits than those with low economic status, hence leading to poor health. Economic status means the extent to which people has income. That is, the amount of money you have or the amount of money you receive as income will determine your food habits. Psychological variations. Individuals are different and people think differently. As a result, their food taste, state of mind, their knowledge can influence their food habits. Notes. Children, I want you to take note of all this. Food fad, food fallacies, food taboos. Food fad is a temporary lifestyle or practice that people engage in as far as food is concerned. For example, some people engage in food fad so as to lose weight. Food fallacies are wrong opinions about the consumption of a certain food in the body. Food taboos are foods which are forbidden, that is, not allowed because of religious or cultural beliefs, e.g., pork. My great achievers, attempt your quiz on the Edmodo platform. Please stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.